Hey folks, thanks for joining us today on an episode of Puff Cigars. Today we are going to present to you a Cohiba Piramides, to be more specific. What we got here in front of us, we got a pack of 3 Piramides Tubos. As you can see here, they individually come in with each of them with a tube. And that is the cigar, also wrapped with a cedar shade of wood right here. And this is your cigar. So this was an introduction to Cohiba. They added the line of the Piramides Extra, which was included to their classic line already that they have. So they did not have any figurado in their lines. That was actually the first figurado that was introduced to Cohiba. What else can I tell you about this? There was a limited edition back in 2001 and 2006. The Piramides Extra is the first figurado that will become permanent in the Cohiba collection. At the beginning, it was introduced as a limited edition in 2001, 2006, and then they decided that this will be a permanent in their line of Cohiba. This is a gauge of 54, 160 millimeter. What else can I tell you about it? And normally it would come in a box of 10s. I haven't seen a box with 25. I think per descriptions this will be a box of 25. You can look at the, this is the reason why it's called a pyramid shape. Obviously it's really a pyramid shape. It is not a straight cigar that goes in. You can see that's actually going in on a pyramid shape and then goes in wide up to the gauge of 54 in here. So we're gonna set up, cut, light, and smoke this with you and share our thoughts on the Cohiba Piramides. Folks, another thing, we've been asked to include more Nicaraguan or more Honduras cigars. We will, that is a promise. But I want to remind everyone, we are mostly on Cuban. I mean, we will introduce that for sure. Our friend Carlos does a lot of reviews on non-Cuban. We encourage you guys to check out his channel. It's called My First Cigar. We can probably include a link also for you guys. He's awesome on describing non-Cuban cigars, and he's a friend of a show, friend of us here also, and we're glad to have him as a member on our channel. So we'll carry on, folks. That was just a reminder of people said yes, we will include, and soon I will be doing a Liga Privada. I'll be doing the Undercrown. There's a couple more in the pipelines coming in, so be patient with us, folks, and we will be adding more and more eventually, but we are #1 sourced on Cuban cigars. All right, folks. You notice that, guys, I did cut the cigar from the top, and if you notice how I cut it, it is not a flat cut, because normally on a figurado shape you should never, well, I shouldn't say never, but you say that it's better if we go with a cut on an angle like I just did here. I cut it a little bit on the angle to widen a bit the opening to get a better draw on this one. So this one, it's a Tubos shape, actually Tubos container. This is a pack of 3 Tubos that I was able to put my hand on, and I was able to get 3. Pretty good, decent price I was able to get it, but nevertheless. So we're gonna smoke this today and go through the flavors and the process on this and share my thoughts with you guys on this one. I already lit the cigar. I was in the process of basically go ahead and puff some and then share my thoughts on the first third. So stay tuned. We'll go ahead and do the first third and we'll get back to you with our thoughts on this one. Hey folks, back with the first third. Now as far as the first third of the cigar, immediately when you take a first draw, you notice this this grassy, leathery taste that you get. The smoke is a bit creamy though, and there's this sense of citrus also in it, like this I don't want to say lemon, but you have this zesty a little bit. You get that sense of it. When you retrohale, is mostly leathery, with the sense of that earthy, grassy thing that comes up. But it's very, very smooth, very smooth as a first third, to be honest. The draw is good. I mean, for a figurado type cigar, we all know that the draw is
it's not excessive smoke. It's just enough smoke for you to go on. I'm expecting this cigar to be about an hour and a half, 2 hours, so that's why the burn is probably a bit slow than usual. But so far, impressive cigar, to be honest. All right, folks, stay tuned. Thanks for coming back, folks, with the second third of the Cohiba Piramides Extra. What an enjoyable smoke, honestly. In the second third, the transition, we could say that the citrus is back. It's a bit dominant on the palate. It has also this little bit of sweetness into it. I'm not sure what it is exactly, but it has a little bit of sweetness, those hint. It's a bit creamy also. The smoke is very, very creamy. And we can feel it, the medium bodied right now as a cigar. So you can say that the extent of the flavor is just growing to be more intense. You could actually now sense more of those flavors towards the second third, transitioning to the last third. So quite an enjoyable, very, very enjoyable smoke, to be honest, guys. The burn, it burns very slowly. The draw towards the second third, it's opening up a bit more, so we're getting sense of getting a bit more draw on it, which is great. We're about 45 minutes in, burning very, very good. No, I have really no issues, no complaints whatsoever. Very, very, very awesome stick. All right, folks, stay with me. Let's see how this is gonna conclude. Hopefully it will be something spectacular. Stay tuned. Folks, we're back with the last third of the Piramides. Honestly, all I gotta say is that the last third, it's spectacular. The finish right now, it's this leathery, coffee, espresso, chocolatey finish coming with this hint of citrus that's still there, lingering there. Kind of mellowed down from the second third, but it's still there. You can still feel that. It's a fantastic smoke, honestly. It's really rated high right now on my list of cigar. I mean, for the price, it's not something that you're gonna do every week, but if you got a chance to treat yourself for a good one, that Cohiba Piramides will answer that call. Definitely a cigar to smoke, to enjoy. About an hour and a half, I'll say about 2 hours it took me, because I had to put it off for a bit and then take back on it. So it's a good afternoon cigar if you're planning a barbecue to eat, put it, do your thing, come back, smoke. Amazing, really fantastic smoke. All right, folks, hope you enjoyed this, and hopefully we'll come up with something new in the next episode, and we'll carry on with our reviews. All right, cheers, see you soon.